aucun dégât. Cette fois-ci, c'est à Onion Lake, en Alberta, qu'une tornade aurait touché le sol. Pour l'instant, ce phénomène météorologique n'est pas confirmé par Environnement Canada. Malgré une perte d'intensité, le typhon Bavi a balayé Taïwan. Des vents maximum soutenus réduits à 144 km/h et des rafales avoisinant les 180 km/h ont tout de même provoqué des milliers de pannes et abattu de nombreux arbres.
Lorsque la Terre tremble sans prévenir, elle fait des ravages. Voici 5 séismes dévastateurs récents. Dans la nuit du 8 septembre 2023, un séisme d'une magnitude de 6,9 a ravagé l'ouest du Maroc. Le séisme a fait près de 3000 morts. La Terre a tremblé vers minuit le 1er septembre 2025 en Afghanistan. Le séisme d'une force de 6 a fait plus de 800 morts et 2700 blessés. Le 1er janvier 2024, un séisme d'une magnitude de 7,5 s'est produit sur la côte occidentale du Japon. Près de 500 personnes ont perdu la vie et de nombreux effondrements de bâtiments ont été observés. Un séisme dévastateur d'une magnitude de 7,8 a frappé la Turquie dans la nuit du 6 février 2023. Le bilan a fait état de plus de 50 000 morts. Au Venezuela, 2 tremblements de terre de magnitude 7,2 et 7,5 ont frappé le nord du pays le 24 juin 2026. Ces séismes meurtriers ont fait plus de 900 morts, 50 000 disparus et ils ont laissé un paysage en dévastation.
Avant même le coup d'envoi de cette 23e Coupe du monde de soccer, tant les experts que les membres de l'Association mondiale des joueurs professionnels de soccer ont soulevé des préoccupations. La cause, la chaleur extrême, l'humidité élevée, qui rendent la tenue de ces matchs très difficile au niveau des performances. C'est quoi les meilleures conditions climatiques, les meilleures températures pour un athlète de haut niveau comme à la Coupe du monde?
Donner une température précise est assez difficile. Néanmoins, c'est sûr qu'avec plus en plus de chaleur, votre cœur va avoir une contrainte encore plus importante. Il faut quand même considérer que ces athlètes sont de haut niveau, donc il va avoir plus de facilité à gérer un peu ce stress au niveau du corps. Le stress thermique, on va avoir des effets sur la performance. On voit notamment une diminution des kilomètres parcourus, des sprints. En revanche, au niveau technique, au niveau
areas of Quebec and Ontario. It's a hot one today, even hotter tomorrow with the humidity. The winds will do us no favors this week regarding wildfire smoke and the risk of severe weather there too as well. All right, share your weather photos and videos. My producer extraordinaire, Jordan Caprice, was visiting Banff, and my goodness, it's just heaven on earth, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful in Lake Louise. I was fishing, and one of the people joining me was my cousin, Brian Murphy, and I love this backlit shot here. That is a 21-inch walleye there, and Brian, well done. This was up in Gowganda, Ontario. Okay, let's get to our videos, and let's talk about that beautiful rainbow there after the storm, after the rain near Woodstock. Thank you very much, near Woodstock, Ontario, that was. And then we go from there to beautiful colors here, beautiful sunset in Corner Brook, Newfoundland, Labrador. Thank you, Boland Sea, and lots of sunshine here in Calgary, Alberta. There's the Bow River running high, all because of the spring rains. Spot a cool cloud or wildlife? Use hashtag #ShareYourWeather and share it with us.
Oh, wow.
The Castle Building Center's Great Canadian Home Renovation Contest is back with your chance to win one of 3 $10,000 home reno prizes. Whatever the project, Castle Building Centers are there to help with all your building material and home improvement needs. Castle locations across Canada are not only helping you build your home, but also helping to build your community. Visit a participating Castle Building Centers location to pick up a ballot. Go to castle.ca for complete contest details. Contest ends September 15, 2026.
Lease the 2026 Jeep Cherokee Hybrid from 1.99% for up to 24 months. Plus, eligible owners get $1,850 anniversary bonus cash.
On July 15th, when you buy a Tim's coffee, you help youth like Mary Jane.
Thanks for sending me to Tim's camp. A camp that pushed me out of my comfort zone and made me feel grounded. A camp that made me feel brave and gave me the confidence I have today.
Wednesday, July 15th, let's give youth a chance at a better future. 100% of every coffee purchase is donated to support Canadian youth.
Lease the 2026 Jeep Cherokee Hybrid from 1.99% for up to 24 months. Plus, eligible owners get $1,850 anniversary bonus cash.
You're watching Canada's Weather Network. To help you plan your activities in the coming days, here are the forecasts for your area. Want to access your weather at any time? Search for the Weather Network in your TV app store and access your weather today.
Welcome in. Just in time for In the Know for Monday, July 13th. Welcome in. I'm meteorologist Laura Power. We are welcoming back Chris Murphy. Where have you been?
A couple of weeks away, trying to figure out how everything works. Did a little fishing up in northern Ontario, so that was that's the recipe right there. More pickerel than people. Saw a moose. That was really cool. Yes, indeed, and caught lots of fish. So
definitely going to want to be doing that this week, getting near some water, as it is going to be so warm for many Canadians.
Look at this. Wouldn't be nice. Be near a beach. There are heat alerts that are stretching across. They've been shrinking in Alberta and Saskatchewan, but Manitoba for another day, Ontario and Western Quebec.
Rendez-vous en région est une série d'épisodes pour découvrir des histoires, des gens et des lieux étonnants à l'échelle du Québec. On largue les amarres au large de Cannes-de-Roche, en Gaspésie, avec une pêcheuse de homards. On se balade avec un constructeur d'igloo loft sur une banquise de 44 km au lac Saint-Jean. On découvre les mystères du ciel, accompagné d'un astrophotographe. À bord d'un paquebot, on sillonne le fleuve en compagnie de son gardien. Des gens passionnés dans des coins de pays uniques à écouter sur météomédia.com/RVR.
Les chercheurs de l'Université du Maryland ont mis au point un revêtement qui permet à un édifice de réduire sa température à l'intérieur de quelques degrés. Il y a déjà une entreprise qui a vu le jour dans le but de commercialiser ce produit, et ce, même s'il n'est pas encore breveté. En ce moment, 10 % de l'énergie qui est consommée dans le monde sert à la climatisation, et on prévoit que ce chiffre monte à 30 % d'ici 2050 à cause des changements climatiques. Le revêtement réfléchit 90 % de la radiation solaire, ce qui permet d'abaisser le coût de la climatisation de près de 60 %. Le revêtement est composé de verre et d'oxyde d'aluminium. Il peut être apposé sur les murs d'un bâtiment et les chercheurs estiment que ça va rafraîchir la température à l'intérieur du bâtiment de 3,5 degrés le jour et de 4 degrés la nuit. Le revêtement peut être installé sur les murs du bâtiment, mais aussi sur le toit. On pourrait également l'apposer sur les infrastructures routières ou sur le mobilier urbain. Il est en plus très résistant aux intempéries. Cette nouvelle technologie a déjà de la compétition, puisque les chercheurs de l'Université de Stanford ont, eux, mis au point une peinture isolante pour réduire la consommation énergétique.
Depuis le 9 juillet, un nouveau service de navette du côté d'Air Canada. C'est quoi? C'est de la tranquillité d'esprit. Vous voyez l'autocar derrière moi, bien tout équipé, c'est le confort et surtout ce que ça vous permet, c'est de partir en voyage l'esprit tranquille parce que ça fonctionne du côté du Palais des Congrès. On a des navettes là, au long de la journée, 37 connexions en tout, mais c'est aussi le même service quand vous arrivez à Montréal par avion. Vous pouvez bénéficier de navettes. Et comment ça fonctionne? Bien, il s'agit de se rendre au niveau départ, porte numéro 7. Encore une fois, vous pouvez réserver votre place en ligne via le site montréal.landline.com ou encore que ce soit au niveau du Palais des Congrès ou de l'aéroport Montréal-Trudeau. Il y a des bornes où est-ce que vous pouvez réserver votre billet. Je l'ai fait tantôt, c'est vraiment simple à utiliser. Donc, pas de souci, pas de stress, on part en toute tranquillité.
Ce segment météo vous a été présenté par Air Canada.
Le souffleur d'air Bullseye Blower est expédié quotidiennement du Canada et est livré chez vous en dollars canadiens. Vous en avez assez de ces encombrants souffleurs de feuilles? Ils sont lourds et difficiles à utiliser. Voici le Bullseye Power Blower qui génère une puissante force de soufflage. Il est compact et léger et pèse moins de 2 livres. Notez la puissance brute de cet appareil qui dégage les feuilles et les débris. On dirait un turbo-réacteur manuel qui nettoie efficacement mieux que jamais. Fini ces souffleurs embarrassants. Il est maintenant plus simple de nettoyer plus efficacement votre environnement. La batterie rechargeable permet une durée d'utilisation prolongée. Nous avons mesuré le flux d'air de cet appareil à 20 000 à l'heure, mais le Bullseye le surpasse largement à 55 000 à l'heure. Nettoyer les gouttières avec cet appareil? Impossible. C'est plus facile avec le Bullseye. Le secret, la technologie Jet Burst, munie d'un moteur à turbocompresseur qui dégage un flux d'air à 21 000 tours minute, suffisamment puissant pour déplacer ces lourdes briques. Tout comme dans un lave-auto, le Bullseye peut sécher votre auto en quelques minutes. Il agit de la même façon pour dégager la neige du véhicule. Balayer n'est pas toujours simple, mais le Bullseye ne demande aucun effort. Dégagez la galerie en quelques instants. Faites de même pour le plancher du garage. Utilisez le Bullseye pour le château gonflable pour enfants. Il faut vraiment un souffleur efficace. Un gros souffleur peut coûter 200 $, mais obtenez le souffleur compact Bullseye Power Blower aujourd'hui pour seulement 119,99 $ canadiens. Mais commandez maintenant, obtenez un rabais de 20 $, donc seulement 99,99 $. De plus, vous recevrez le tube de rallonge pour en améliorer l'utilisation. Choisissez la longueur qu'il faut et c'est gratuit. La livraison est gratuite, n'attendez pas. Appelez au numéro à l'écran ou commandez en ligne pour obtenir votre souffleur Bullseye Blower pour 99,99 $ et le tube de rallonge. La livraison est gratuite, commandez maintenant.
À venir dans quelques instants, nos présentateurs vous expliquent en détail les prévisions météo à court et à long terme.
Chaque jour, nos experts météo vous aident à planifier vos déplacements, vos activités et assurer votre sécurité. Parce qu'à MétéoMédia, la météo, c'est notre métier.
Après les inondations, pas de répit en Chine. Une violente tempête s'est abattue sur Edmonton vendredi. Un mur de nuages a entraîné des crues soudaines et de fortes rafales. Des milliers d'abonnés ont été privés de courant et des routes principales ont été submergées. Des orages ont traversé le sud-est de l'Arizona samedi. La région a été frappée par la pluie battante, la grêle et des rafales qui ont atteint jusqu'à 130 km/h par endroit. Les alertes se sont multipliées dans l'État au cours du week-end. Suivant le passage de la tempête tropicale Mézac dans le sud de la Chine, les pompiers ont dégagé la boue des rues vendredi. Les inondations ont fait au moins 39 morts. La région est désormais confrontée à des risques de maladies et d'intoxication alimentaire.
Il a fait chaud hier du côté des provinces des Prairies et de l'Ontario où on a pu enregistrer la température maximale de l'année 2026 au Canada, 38 degrés pour Sioux Lookout en Ontario, et également on a pu enregistrer un record d'indice humidex pour la ville de Winnipeg où on a enregistré 48,2 d'indice humidex. Ça fracasse le record précédent établi en 2007 de 47,3, mais cependant c'est pas suffisant pour battre le record national de 52,5 qui avait été établi également en 2007 au Manitoba. On a alors beaucoup d'humidité de disponible dans l'atmosphère, ce qui fournit donc ces indices humidex élevés et qui va se balayer progressivement vers l'est. Donc les provinces de l'Ontario et du Québec vont être touchées également par ces fortes humidités.
Fire smoke. So that is going to be another consideration to be taken into today. Now, our big area of high pressure in the U.S., that is responsible for that heat. It's going to be slowly migrating, so we'll get out of the worst of the heat by tomorrow in Manitoba, Southern Ontario and Quebec. Peak heat is tomorrow for you. And then next week, by the weekend of next week, we could see some of that heat return back to BC. So just some basic 101 extreme safety tips here for the heat is keep yourself obviously cool, find shade, well hydrated. Water is the best thing. Never leave your pets or kids in the vehicle unattended for any length of time. Maybe check on your neighbors that could be a little more susceptible to the heat. Thunderstorm potential anywhere in orange, severe weather possible. Anywhere in red, severe weather likely. And look at those threats. Torrential downpours, damaging winds up to 120 kilometers per hour, large hail, and even 1 or 2 tornadoes not out of the possibility as well. So just timing this out, some morning to afternoon thunderstorms drifting towards the north of the St. Lawrence in Quebec. This is the area we're watching more so into the evening hours. Those are supercells right there near the shores of James Bay, so around the Moosonee, Moose Factory area, and that'll drift its way across the Saguenay region, Mont Laurier, and by tomorrow morning, even around Quebec City, and likely some more storms anywhere between Georgian Bay, the St. Lawrence, and into Quebec as well for tomorrow afternoon and evening. So there's your risk of thunderstorms. And northern New Brunswick could get clipped today, and then again tomorrow with possible severe weather. Tuesday's the hottest day for Toronto, Ottawa, and Montreal. Look at those humidex values in the mid-30s. Not a lot of rain, though. In Halifax, you've got showers and storms come Wednesday. Across the west, most of the storm action is in the north areas today. And then for tomorrow and Wednesday, we'll see some of those showers and storms return to the southern prairies.
Live radar, real-time air quality, pollen counts, historical temperatures, everything you want to know. The Outdoor Index in our app.
Jeep is for anyone. Anyone who gets it. Where a little mud means you're in. No signups, no introductions, just what we do. It's a club that knows how to take something with them and leave something behind. Built by the ones who started it and the ones taking it further. Jeep is not for everyone, but it is for anyone.
It's back and more delicious than ever. A crispy chicken sandwich made with
bun chicken, lettuce, mayo, bun chicken, lettuce, mayo, bun chicken, lettuce, mayo, bun chicken, lettuce, mayo.
Tim's crispy chicken sandwich, a new take on an old fave.
For Canadians without health benefits at work, rising out-of-pocket health costs are hitting hard. But with personal health insurance from Green Shield, you can keep costs down and more money in your pocket. Our plans cover the things you actually need, like up to 80% coverage on dental. And up to 90% coverage on prescriptions. That's huge. It's easy to apply, and there's no waiting period. Visit greenshield.ca for a free quote.
Or call 1-844-609-7873.
Age
is fluid. Age is a power. Nivea Q10 Anti-Wrinkle Power. Q10 and creatine deliver a boost for visibly firmer skin. Visible results in 7 days. Q10 Anti-Wrinkle Power. Skin is for feeling your power. Nivea is for skin.
Lease the 2026 Jeep Cherokee Hybrid from 1.99% for up to 24 months. Plus, eligible owners get $1,850 anniversary bonus cash.
For our blind and low vision viewers, the Weather Network offers regional audio description weather reports during our local forecast on the 10s.
Dobbiamo difendere con
5 estrelas pra você.
Not bad.
It's Dollar Drink Summer at McDonald's. Get a small fountain drink or a small iced coffee for just $1 each plus tax all summer long. Dollar Drink Summer, only at McDonald's.
You're the one they call to power it and go the distance. So when the call comes, answer it with the F-150 Power Boost Hybrid. Get it with $5,750 in rebates plus $1,250 in Ford accessories.
You're watching Canada's Weather Network. To help you plan your activities in the coming days, here are the forecasts for your area.
Our meteorologists never lose sight of a storm. Storm Center, live on our app, website, and TV, always one step ahead.
Brave farmer saves pigs from wildfire. We'll begin, though, in Tucson, Arizona, where a violent storm unleashed destructive winds up to 130 kilometers an hour, cut power to thousands, downing mature trees and triggering life-threatening emergency alerts across the region. Then we go to a powerful typhoon. Bavi has lashed Japan's Okinawa prefecture, knocking out power to 18,000 households. The massive storm produced torrential rain and violent wind gusts up to 145 kilometers per hour. And we end in North Wales, where a massive wildfire swept across Conwy Mountain. The fire forced the evacuation of 36 homes, where celebrity farmer Gareth Wynne Jones rescued his pigs from encroaching smoke. All right, share your weather photos and videos coming up in less than 2 minutes' time. Weather AM. Let's go to the Banff Spring Golf Course in beautiful Banff, Alberta. A little bit of that smoky haze there, or hazy sun there. That is absolutely, oh my goodness, what I wouldn't give to be in Banff again. All right, you got fair weather in Banff. Thunderstorms have been up to northern Manitoba. There's the big heat right here. Let's begin in BC, though, where, of course, we've been dealing with forest fires there again this year. 23 in Victoria, 22 in Vancouver. A little more cloud cover up towards North Vancouver Island. Cranbrook at 29, Revelstoke at 29, and for the BC piece, low 20s. Not a lot of precipitation here in the south. Hit and miss in the north. North Vancouver Island, likely a few showers coming tonight, overnight, into the central interior. Again, this is pretty hit and miss. A little more cloud cover for the interior, and likely some showers by Thursday into portions of the southern interior. But look at Kelowna there. Look at a chance of Thursday rain. 34 degrees. You're going to get back into the summer heat as well this week and into the weekend. And some of that is going to push itself towards the west coast as well into Vancouver. So your temperatures are going right back up again by the weekend. But still, for much of this week, it's looking like a pretty good summer week, as we are into mid-July after all. Temperatures still hot and humid in southern Manitoba, southeastern Saskatchewan. One more day of feeling like the 40s, and then Winnipeg. It's still going to be a pretty hot week this week, but just more manageable. Risk of thunderstorms midweek in Calgary, possibly Regina as well. And Wednesday and Thursday, likely again in the Red River Valley. Edmonton back to the mid-20s. There are widespread poor air quality advisories across the Yukon and the Northwest Territories because of wildfire smoke. And take a look at what's happened from June 25th to July 11th. We saw really an explosion of wildfires in Quebec, and that has produced some very poor air quality. Most of this is in the north, and again, we're seeing some time that air quality get deteriorating in southern areas of Quebec and Ontario. It's a hot one today, even hotter tomorrow with the humidity. The winds will do us no favors this week regarding wildfire smoke, and the risk of severe weather there too as well. All right, share your weather photos and videos. My Caprice was visiting Banff, and my goodness, it's just heaven on earth, isn't it? Absolutely beautiful in Lake Louise. I was out fishing, and one of the people joining me was my cousin Brian Murphy, and I love this backlit shot here. That is a 21-inch walleye there, and Brian, well done. This was up in Gowganda, Ontario. Okay, let's get to our videos, and let's talk about that beautiful rainbow there after the storm, after the rain near Woodstock. Thank you very much, near Woodstock, Ontario, that was. And then we go from there to beautiful colors here, beautiful sunset in Corner Brook, Newfoundland, Labrador. Thank you, Boland Sea, and lots of sunshine here in Calgary, Alberta. There's the Bow River running high, all because of the spring rains.
Wondering how to read our maps, change your language, find a location? We've got you. help.theweathernetwork.com.
Ready for what's coming this season? Your shows, your storms, your forecasts. Be ready for anything. Stream now.
The Government of Canada is bringing down your costs so you can get ahead. With the new Canada Groceries and Essentials benefit, eligible Canadians will save up to $1,890 per family in the first year alone. We're also suspending the federal fuel excise tax on gasoline and diesel to help bring down gas costs this summer. Because a more affordable Canada is a stronger Canada. Learn more at canada.ca/gettingahead.
Let's cut to the chase. You don't need a truck that talks. You need one that shows up. Work days, game days, and these days.
De l'œil peuvent être affectés par les rayons UV. Donc, les rayons UVA, UVB vont quand même se rendre jusqu'à nous lorsqu'il y a des nuages. Donc, il va y avoir une certaine filtration des rayons UV qui va se produire, mais on va avoir quand même des rayons nocifs qui se rendent jusqu'à nous. Les rayons UVB sont plus dommageables pour la santé de la peau et des yeux. Par contre, même les rayons UVA vont avoir un effet de vieillissement sur les structures internes de l'œil. Donc, ce qui est primordial, c'est de protéger notre rétine des rayons UV qui peuvent causer un vieillissement prématuré des cellules. C'est encore plus important de protéger les yeux des enfants parce que les structures internes de l'œil vont filtrer une certaine portion des rayons UV. Chez les adultes, c'est à peu près 80% des rayons qui sont filtrés. Donc, l'œil va percevoir environ 20% des rayons UV. Chez les enfants en bas de 10 ans, c'est seulement 50% des rayons qui sont filtrés. Les structures internes de l'œil de l'enfant sont parfaitement transparentes et ne sont pas faites pour filtrer les rayons UV, donc c'est encore plus important de les protéger.
Vous êtes témoin d'un phénomène météo ou de la beauté de la nature? Partagez avec nous vos photos en utilisant le mot-clic « Moment météo » sur nos réseaux.
À venir dans quelques instants, nos présentateurs vous expliquent en détail les prévisions météo à court et à long terme. Faites confiance à nos experts pour des prévisions précises et adaptées à votre région. Consultez-les dès maintenant.
Just in time for In the Know for Monday, July 13th. Welcome in. I'm meteorologist Laura Power. We are welcoming back Chris Murphy. Where have you been?
A couple of weeks away, trying to figure out how everything works. Did a little fishing up in northern Ontario, so that was that's the recipe right there. More pickerel than people. Saw a moose. That was really cool. Yes, indeed, and caught lots of fish. So
definitely going to want to be doing that this week, getting near some water, as it is going to be so warm for many Canadians.
Look at this. Wouldn't be nice. Be near a beach. There are heat alerts that are stretching across. They've been shrinking in Alberta and Saskatchewan, but Manitoba for another day, Ontario and Western Quebec. And Laura, let's just talk about the heat for a moment, because it's not just in southern areas, but in northern areas too.
Yeah, northern Ontario actually broke some records yesterday. Here's Kirkland Lake. You can actually see in the distance kind of some haziness. We've got some wildfire smoke impacting air quality. We'll get to that, but let's start off with the warmest temperature of 2026.
So far, 38 degrees. That is just the temperature. Now, next door into Manitoba, there were some humidex readings around 50. Winnipeg felt like 48, and that is a new humidex record, breaking the one from 2007. The problem is when it gets humid, that inhibits the evaporation process, because our bodies, you know, when they get hot, we sweat. It's the evaporation of the sweat that cools our bodies down. Because when it was really humid, our sweat doesn't evaporate, and we can overheat.
Yeah, very rapidly. It's important to practice your heat safety in the coming days. It's going to be a little bit more manageable across the prairies, specifically for western prairies. Still going to feel like 45 in Winnipeg today.
Wow, and we've had thunderstorms booming around as well. So this is our big heat dome, our big area of high pressure, and on the periphery of the high is the storms. Underneath it is the heat. So let's talk about Ontario for a moment. Laura, northern Ontario today will be the hot spot.
Yes, as it was yesterday, it will be again today. Thunder Bay, 38. Feeling like 44. That is extremely hot.
Get to the lake shore of Lake Superior. That will cool you down. Southern Ontario will feel like the mid to upper 30s today, and will feel like the mid 40s come tomorrow. So July 14th, tomorrow, also my wife's birthday, is going to be peak heat. And same story into Quebec. This is tomorrow. So that Montreal 34 will feel like 45. So Laura, just some basic reminders.
Yeah, you know what? It's almost better to keep the blinds closed during the day. Keep the place cool. Never leave the kiddos or the pets unattended in a vehicle without AC on, and just minimize your outdoor exercise. You know, we could all be susceptible to heat illnesses.
All right, and with big heat can come big thunderstorms as well. We'll go back to July 9th here in Waterdown, Ontario. Torrential rain, heavy downpours, large hail, and we cannot even rule out the risk of tornadoes as well. So let's find out the greatest threat zones today.
Yeah, Moosonee, another active day along James Bay shorelines where we've got the severe likely, the threat for supercells, rotating storms, but all those in the orange and even some of those in the yellow regions could be seeing those heavy downpours, those damaging winds and hail.
Absolutely, and into tomorrow, everything starts to move a little further south and eastward, so anywhere from Georgian Bay right across to New Brunswick. That area in orange means severe weather is certainly possible, and it is going to be a humid one. So let's just sort of track the timing.
Yeah, so beginning in the early afternoon, we've got some bit of a storm complex moving through the Ottawa Valley. That will likely be elevated, more heavy downpours, but the area to focus on is Moosonee. By the evening hours, that's where we have the greatest risk for rotating storms. That's going to continue throughout the overnight, Murph.
Yeah, and then by tomorrow morning in the outskirts of Quebec City, the Saguenay region, and then likely more storms firing up in the afternoon. Now, across Atlantic Canada, you're not into quite the same degree of heat, but Laura, we got a risk of showers and storms.
Yeah, we do. Initially on Monday, we get into some widespread showers for Newfoundland, and then much more active by Tuesday evening thanks to this cold front triggering some storms.
Patio, beach, trail. Know what sun you're walking into. Enjoy our UV forecast and sun protection tips.
A tough stain on our clothes is always a bigger one on our minds. Add Resolve to tackle both. Unlike everyday detergent, its active oxygen molecules lift the toughest stains. So resolve it the first time.
Set your sights on improved vision. Cataract surgery with Technis lenses can provide improved vision. Ask your doctor about cataract surgery with Technis lenses.
Lease the 2026 Jeep Cherokee Hybrid from 1.99% for up to 24 months. Plus, eligible owners get $1,850 anniversary bonus cash.
New and only at Tim's. Zero sugar sparkling quencher. Delicious raspberry mojito flavor with zero sugar and zero artificial colors or flavors. Try Tim's Zero Sugar Quencher today.
Canada isn't just pretty. It's powerful. And our government has a plan to unlock that power. As the world races towards clean energy, Canada's government will use our natural advantage to build world-class energy projects that bring down costs, create thousands of new jobs, and lower emissions. We'll build a cleaner future in a way that only Canada can. A message from the Government of Canada.
Age is fluid. Age is a power. Nivea Q10 Anti-Wrinkle Power. Q10 and creatine deliver a boost for visibly firmer skin. Visible results in 7 days. Q10 Anti-Wrinkle Power. Skin is for feeling your power. Nivea is for skin.
Jeep is for anyone. Anyone who gets it. Where a little mud means you're in. No sign-ups, no introductions, just what we do. It's a club that knows how to take something with them and leave something behind. Built by the ones who started it and the ones taking it further. Jeep is not for everyone, but it is for anyone.
You're watching Canada's Weather Network. To help you plan your activities in the coming days, here are the forecasts for your area.
And share it with us.
A heat dome over the United States has brought excessive heat to parts of Canada, but it has also nudged our jet stream further north, which in turn has brought back the Ring of Fire thunderstorms. Moving through Ontario and Quebec for the next several days, with a region of severe likely in the Moosonee area for the chance at tornadic activity, but all of those in the orange region as well could see torrential downpours, damaging winds, large hail, and the risk continues on Tuesday, just shifting a bit further east, but this is likely to be upgraded as the United States Storm Prediction Center has added in an enhanced risk for portions of Maine and the eastern townships. So check back with us as we update you on that. Now, as we go through the afternoon on Monday, we get a bit of a storm complex moving through the Ottawa Valley, potentially bringing impacts to Montreal, likely some heavier downpours with that, but the real threat of severe storms and supercells will be in the evening hours off of James Bay, rolling through Moosonee, crossing into Quebec. Through the overnight, we do get some nocturnal storms kind of following that jet stream south through Quebec City by the morning hours. And then another risk on Tuesday, which will bring severe storms down the St. Lawrence and even in through New Brunswick by the evening hours. We've got lots of fuel to keep these storms motoring for the next several days, so make sure you're up to date on all of your alerts.
About 3/4 of people will survive, but lightning never leaves a person unharmed.
Lightning is the most dangerous aspect of thunderstorms, and being struck means bad news. But what exactly happens to your body if you're struck?
Turns out when lightning hits the ground, and this is relevant to injuries, it isn't absorbed. The electricity isn't just magically absorbed by the ground. In fact, when it hits, it's a lot like spilling a glass of water on the ground. It will hit and then spread out. Why that's relevant is that people who are standing near where lightning strikes happen can actually be struck by lightning. And there's a phenomenon called step current that can occur, where if you have one foot closer to a lightning strike than the other one, the lightning can actually preferentially travel up one leg, through the pelvis, and then down the other leg before exiting the body.
The current can have some really bad effects on your body.
So people routinely will develop cataracts if they're hit around the head. They will lose hearing, which is both a phenomenon from when the plasma channel collapses and creates thunder, which is an explosive sound up close, as well as electrically conducting into the ear itself. People will develop permanent nerve damage of some kind or another. In fact, almost uniformly, people who are struck by lightning will develop chronic tingling or pain along the nerve fibers that were involved. There's a significant number of people who will develop some permanent neurologic damage that can include traumatic brain injury from lightning strikes.
Jason said the heart is also at risk of resetting if struck by lightning. So if someone is hit, it's crucial for them to receive high-quality chest compressions.
In patients who are struck by lightning, it is so absolutely important that they receive high-quality chest compressions to try and resume the heart. And incredibly, that usually will work really well.
In most circumstances, lightning will leave people permanently scarred, so it's best to avoid it altogether and heed any warnings. Like we always say, when thunder roars, go indoors.
Plan ahead and stay safe with the best app built for our climates. Accuracy right in the heart of your neighborhood. Download Canadian.
Good style runs in my family. So does good thinking. That's why I took out 50UP Life Insurance to help financially protect their future, even if I'm not around. Applying is easy. There's no medicals. I simply chose the coverage amount I wanted my loved ones to receive, up to $250,000. Plus, if I'm diagnosed with a terminal illness, 100% of the benefit amount is paid in advance. With 50UP, life's really looking up. Get a 50UP Life Insurance quote today. Call 1-833-548-5050 or visit 50up.ca.
Let's cut to the chase. You don't need a truck that talks. You need one that shows up. Work days, game days, and these days. Because the minutes, the hours, and the days add up. And Ram is up for them all. Ranked the most dependable full-size truck by J.D. Power and backed by Canada's best warranty of 10 years or 160,000 kilometers. You better believe that nothing stops Ram.
On July 15th, when you buy a Tim's coffee, you help youth like Mary Jane.
Thanks for sending me to Tim's camp. A camp that pushed me out of my comfort zone and made me feel grounded. A camp that made me feel brave. and gave me the confidence I have today.
Wednesday, July 15th, let's give youth a chance at a better future. 100% of every coffee purchase is donated to support Canadian youth.
Jeep is for anyone. Anyone who gets it. Where a little mud means you're in. No sign-ups, no introductions, just what we do. It's a club that knows how to take something with them and leave something behind. Built by the ones who started it and the ones taking it further. Jeep is not for everyone, but it is for anyone.
For our blind and low vision viewers, the Weather Network offers regional audio description weather reports during our local forecast on the 10s.
We're a company that understands
La circulation